Try to call me. Girl, I done blocked that girl. And that's what she did. She did try to call me, girl. That's the reason we circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water, then
hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden.
I mean, how you thinking you got me? You ain't seen your daddy.
On tap in what should be a pretty good
2 years old, maybe?
between the Washington Redskins and the New England Patriots.
Two.
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins.
That boy said my shit.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed, but you're getting bullied by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
The final playoff push is
What's CJ McCollum looking like, Rudy?
season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not
I
be
don't want to talk
returned.
no
It's
more.
out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That was nice.
He'll probably feel like the shit been down with him since he been down, for all that time.
Oh, you got me back with some nice shit.
That's smart. I never thought about that.
First carry for Darius Geis. They'll wind up with about 6. Past the 30 to the 31.
Oh yeah. That nigga come right back and did some nasty shit.
Second and 4 from the 31. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh yeah, I trade CJ. I trade that for CJ.
Why do we
On third down, Roethlisberger.
Why?
On the right side, Reed. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring him down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
I love the way they rallied to the
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, man, over, baby.
I want my daddy to myself.
Fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Yeah, man, over, baby. Still got one more quarter.
First carry for
Go ahead.
McCaffrey. All over 3-6.
Shit, he ain't about that life.
Across the 15 to the
All you like to do is run that fucking trap of yours, you know?
second and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top
Hey,
5 team
that
in
nigga
terms of points
E40
scored in
said,
the NFL. So
E40
when
said,
they're
put
that
your
high
tongue
powered,
apart.
you got to find a way to hold them under 20.
He
Because to
said,
me,
put your
that's the
tongue
magic
apart.
number.
Baby, I'm
20
about to
points
slowly but
gives you
surely
some
come
confidence.
back,
Give yourself
baby.
the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a
Send,
shootout. And that means your
send that
offense has to
shit.
keep pace.
That'll be a
Nigga.
loss of a
Put that
yard
in
and
your
it leads
fucking
to a
back.
third down.
Nice
Nigga,
play
keep
right there to
fucking
stop him
falling.
behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here on
Single
the first
digits,
down.
baby.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know better than I. He has the
You gonna get
ability
it
to
right,
take
Chuck.
over a
Single
game.
digits,
So what do you
baby.
do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that
Single
you
digits.
bottle him in
Come
at
on that
varying
ass,
levels.
Uda.
Because if you crowd everyone to the
Come on
line of
that ass
scrimmage,
like that
he
dog
breaks
was on
through.
Pops.
Nothing but room to run.
Watson now to throw.
Come on that ass, Uda.
Find Dorsey.
Down by
They'll
9.
have this
He was
past
up off of like
the 30, going
15.
out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot first
CJ
down.
McCullough
Pickup
fucking
of
up.
16.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know how to do it for these situations.
You bought me some butter, bitch?
20, 10, and touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And maybe starting the campaign for another Offensive Player of the Week award in the AFC.
Yeah, it starts with the band, right? They're going to lead him along, and the band being that offensive line, he's locked into the rhythm of what they're doing up front, and he's definitely off to that great start, a second straight week.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I shot that fucking food.
And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride.
Oh, you ain't nut that shit.
You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what we need to get, and then the players
just
and
saw
the
that
coaching
block.
staff
That's
right
so
now,
funny.
pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before
What
they
is
work
hacking, boy? Good.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We always talk about having to read
Get on
defenses
me, dude.
and how complicated that is. Well, this was
Oh,
an excellent
button.
read. Read the pressure
Oh.
and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
Fuck.
When they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. First down.
Come on. Come on.
Full start, backs him
Well,
up
how you
by
fouled
first
him?
and 15. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's second and 6. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going.
I'm still in this, baby. Don't worry about that.
I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Looking left
You
side,
must
and
have
he's
been
got him
traded for
in.
Dennis
It's
too, right?
Richardson.
I'll take my cookies.
CJ McCullough, man.
First down,
What's
this
the
is
rest of that
Geis.
ball?
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Man, how you ain't make that shit, son?
Second down.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Boy, that's fucking bullshit.
Let me see.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
Jamison Crowder, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are an extra point
Ain't
away
over,
from tying
baby.
this thing
I
up.
ain't giving up. I got that never say die attitude like Tim.
So we're right back where we started, all even
That's
as the
what it
kicks away.
is. Keep fighting, baby. These niggas supposed to be fouled out, man.
He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown! A great play there. 78 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after
Out of
those touchdowns,
3 seconds? Man, they had a nigga right there.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Redskins,
that was a reason.
now they head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start
Put
thinking,
that in the board,
what
man.
are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
He ain't about nothing.
because you know they'll make
So
some
the boy ain't
adjustments.
about nothing. Nasty.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
You gotta get a read, nigga.
Are the starters for New England. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get
No, nigga.
maybe there's gonna be some pressure coming.
Nigga.
Change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
You keep fucking playing on me. Keep playing with me. Keep fucking playing with me.
they were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one.
Keep fucking playing with me.
This game,
Oh.
obviously pass rush has been a strength.
Oh, that's a fucking foul, man.
Satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their off season. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the
Missed this
field.
one, missed this
And
one, missed
coming off a one-play drive,
Missed
it's so
that.
deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's
Wow,
some
man.
determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offense.
I didn't do that shit. The computer did that shit. I don't press no time off.
That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
You should
Are they
know
ready to
better
read
than
their
that.
keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, McCaffrey. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers.
Man, how the fuck you ain't make that?
I think he likes natural light best.
Buying time to
Boy, that's cool, bro.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Hell no. My bad. Come on, bro. Come on, little bitch. Too late.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Bro.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive.
I got that nigga saying his famous word.
works his way
We
forward
talk
from
about,
that
I don't know
far
him,
the
man.
midfield stripe.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking.
Oh yeah, oh that was the edge. I used to, dog. He said that shit before I even knew who he was. Like we were
On
talking,
third down,
and,
Devontae
dog. We were
Freeman.
talking. He was like, "Man, we gotta get this dust outside."
Stat is
I
a
said,
gain
"Oh
of
shit!"
47. And 3 points there, good enough to keep the drive
I
moving.
said, "Fucking Uda in this bitch."
Effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about
I
guys who
started
play in
cracking up.
harmony, in sync, and
That
getting
nigga
things
was in
done.
Oklahoma.
And they did
Yeah.
that on that
Oh,
play.
I was in
Yeah,
South
especially on
Carolina.
3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I gotta learn what I got on my team, bro. You see what you got on your team. Got to see what I got on my team.
You had that too long.
Runs
B,
on
that
this
nigga just
drive
had a
so
chance since
far.
3
It's
o'clock
first
today.
and 10.
What? Dog, said, bro, why you keep telling me my first time playing with my team new? That nigga done played games.
One of the few times
Nigga, you
here
keep.
today, this run's
Let me
not gonna
find
go
out you
anywhere.
rooting for the opposition.
Officially no
I'm
gain on the
telling
play,
you,
and it's second
I ain't
down.
on nobody team. I'm saying Brandon
Perfectly
had this
designed
team
blitz
for
right
like
there.
2
They
days
took that
ago.
one from the grease board.
Yeah,
To
nah, I had my team since yesterday, my nigga.
to get into the
Oh,
backfield and spill the play.
I got on this bitch yesterday, and nobody was there to play me.
There. He's had his way in this
Good
one.
game, dog. You did your thing.
Behind the line. He lost 2 there.
I ain't no
It's
hater.
3rd down.
I'll catch you next time.
I think there's a
I,
lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day.
like I said, I gotta work on some shit.
Plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
You know Marvin Story.
Watson.
I ain't scared of nigga.
Dancing to his left.
Dude, you
You
got
know
me.
Marvin.
And he will. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a
We got
first
some more
down.
days to play out, man.
How many
Shit, I
times do
just
we
was
hear that
watching. I
third
gotta
down
get
may
up
be
at
the most
2:30.
important
I'm
down in
always at
football, and there's
2:30.
no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is.
Not about to be stuck in this fucking game. So,
Big time
third or
putting
11.
his body on the line to pick up a key
Well,
first down.
I got 2 good up.
This one goes for 19
I
yards.
need to be calling off after y'all,
2
nigga.
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
I'm gonna
It's
holler
first
at
and
y'all.
10.
I'll hang this shit up.
Ooh, the one you off again. And you about 5 3.
Into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. On his way to a game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. We focus our attention now on the quarterback. So out now come the Redskins. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Reset.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage, wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now the pitch to Freeman. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third and long, it's Watson. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. That's complete. It's Gordon. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there, and I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down, even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Down! Black 22! Black 22! Reset! We got it! 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm coming, baby.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This one fielded at the 5. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 3rd down, that's Freeman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Reset.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They toss to Freeman. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Now a toss right, Freeman. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They get it to him running left. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
He's going to get it running right. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
Partner, this running back's having a heck of a day on the ground. He just keeps punching it in and rushing for touchdown after touchdown.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open.
And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Frank Clark in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's McCaffrey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. A 23-yard run. And the Gostkowski the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Ben to throw again. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. They just need a little more oomph behind it. And it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, that's Freeman. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges. Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you, and anyone coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people kind of locked into one spot. And boy, what a great defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the inside out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
It finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Watson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Frank Clark in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And that will write a finish to this ball game.